Hello guys, this is Roger69501 and welcome to my channel. Well, this video is where I'm gonna show you all the comics, the 6-part Trinity War, plus all the tie-ins. And kind of to show, it's basically to show and tell what goes what goes where. Kind of like reading order, especially with the tie-ins, that sometimes they might be a little bit confusing. So I'm going to show you the whole thing. Well, let's get started. Okay, let me pick up the camera here. Okay, well, as all we know, everything starts here. Trinity of Sin, Pandora, issue number 1. That's the first issue. That's where is the beginning of the end. So after you read that one, then follows Justice League issue number 22, Justice League America issue number 6, and Justice League Dark issue number 22. And it's kind of like a poster. Let me move the camera a little further. Let's see if I can look at it. It makes an awesome poster. So once that, excuse me, once that you finish reading Justice League Dark 22, there's 2 tie-ins, which is Constantine issue number 5 and Phantom Stranger issue number 11. Basically, what it is that after you finish reading this one, you follow what Constantine does with Shazam and what Phantom Stranger does with Batman, Katana, and Deadman. That's what it is. This one was okay. This one was really good. That you need to read it or not? Well, to be honest with you, I don't think so. I have it because I have these 2 titles on my pull list, so I read them. After you finish reading this, there's 2 more tie-ins. Kind of like tie-ins, but they are not. Yes, let's call it tie-ins. Then we have Trinity of Sin, Pandora issue number 2, Secret Society, as you can see here, and Trinity of Sin, Pandora issue number 3. So basically, you're following what Pandora is doing. It's kind of like well, I will explain in the end of this video. So once that you finish reading this, then the story continues. Chapter 4 on Justice League America, Chapter 5 Justice League Dark, and Justice League America Part 6 of 6. Now I'm going to put the camera here so that way you can see how cool this poster is. Look at that. So once that you finish reading all this, but like I said before, you do not need to read this comic book at all. If you don't need to. If you don't have it on the pull list, don't buy it because you don't need to. Like I said before, I read Pandora because I have this title on my pull list. So once that you finish reading all this, which I'm going to give you a long shot. Look at that. It looks so awesome. I don't know about you guys, but I always like to see, comic books displayed like that on the table. It looks so cool. So, once that you finish reading the 6-part Trinity War, but remember, you have to read issue number 1. Even though that you don't read Pandora, you should buy Pandora issue number 1. Just like a starter. Even though that here says chapter 1. But I will advise that you get this one. Forget issue number 2 or an issue number 3. But I will advise that you will get Pandora issue number 1. And then you will continue reading the main storyline. So once that you finish reading all this, it starts the Forever Evil. Here is issue number 1. Check that out. So here's Evil number 1. Forever Evil number 1. It's kind of like, once that this story is finished, it's kind of like it's split in 2. Okay, let me explain myself. What started to be a Pandora story with the Pandora box, what happens to be not a Pandora box. It is as a Pandora box, but not the Pandora box as we know in the Bible. Instead, to be what it is more based by magic that was brought to this reality from a different reality. So on Trinity, on Pandora, we'll follow the story with Pandora and the seven sins. And what finished here, which is the Pandora box, which happens to be the outsider, and the beginning of forever evil, is where the oldest story starts. Now remember, after this is where begin the 3D covers, which eventually, sometime in the future, once I get the comics that I will get, then I will make a video about what to read, what goes what, and what goes where. So here's a long shot. Look at that, just awesome. I like that, but I have to admit, this is the best poster here, just right there. Look at that one, and this one looks awesome too. Well, let me put this thing back in again. So in my previous video, I think I explained about the story splitting in two. Well guys, this is it. I just show you what goes where, what goes what, more or less the reading order. Like I said, remember, you do not need to buy the tie-ins if you don't want to. But you need to buy this one, because it will give you more understanding about the character Pandora. It will give you a basic understanding about her and what the story is about the Pandora box and all that stuff. Well guys, this is it. I hope that you like this video. See you later. Bye.